So let's delve into the case study of Maria and share with you the power of resilience in healing and transformation. So Maria is a 42-year-old professional. She is a successful marketing executive, and she suddenly was faced with personal and a professional crisis. Her marriage ended abruptly after 15 years, leaving her totally devastated. At the same time, her company underwent restructuring, and this resulted in a significant demotion for Maria. So here she is, finding herself grappling with intense emotions of loss, betrayal, and self-doubt. So what were her initial challenges? So Maria's dual setback triggered a total downward spiral. She struggled with depression, insomnia, anxiety, which were impacting her performance at work and her overall well-being. So here Maria is feeling totally isolated and overwhelmed, and Maria started questioning her ability to recover and rebuild her life. I would say she was at a really, really low point. And it's at this low point that she recognized the need for help. And she came to me for coaching. And one of the coaching sessions is the concept of resilience. And I introduced her to a systemic constellation as a holistic approach. And this helped her to uncover her underlying patterns in her life that contributed to her current challenges. So in my previous videos, I said resilience is a catalyst for healing. And the question was, really? So Maria's journey towards healing began with acknowledging her emotions and the need for change. And through systemic constellations, she confronted long-standing issues. So it's almost like you see the red flag, you see the red flag, but you just don't know how to approach those red flags. And this included unresolved family dynamics and her deep-seated fear of abandonment. So what were the key steps for her healing? So firstly, she had to face her challenges. And I know this was probably the hardest part for her because she'd been not wanting to go there. And so in the coaching, I found it very difficult to actually get her to also face her challenges. But she realized, and she courageously faced her emotions rather than avoiding them. And this allowed her to address the root causes of her pain, including the unresolved trauma from her childhood. And then the second step is to look at the emotional endurance, which we needed the resilience as a strengthening factor for her. And this resilience gave Maria the fact to endure difficult sessions with me and the emotional turbulence that accompanied her healing process. She did learn to be patient with herself, and she did stay committed to her growth. And then, yes, then comes the adaptability, because if you've done something for so long, and this is all you know in your life, the difficulty in changing is often quite harsh. And so as Maria's self-awareness grew, she adapted to coping strategies. She realized the old coping strategies no longer worked. And she had to start to begin practicing mindfulness. She did some journaling. And I also am a great believer in gratitude practice. And these helped her process emotions and regain control over her thoughts. And this is when the resilience started becoming a vehicle for her transformation, she started tapping into those strengths. And as Maria's healing progressed, she started to notice a shift in her perspective. What once felt like huge mountains and insurmountable obstacles began to appear as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. And this is when I went like, yay! So what were the key aspects of her transformation? It was her personal growth, and as Maria uncovered new strengths, she also had a deeper sense of self-worth and an understanding of her true desires. She realized she could do things in her own way without being judged. And she realized that her identity was not tied to her marriage or her job, but rather to her inner resilience and her values. And as her perspective started to shift, she started to view her divorce and demotion as obstacles that she had overcome, and she saw them as a catalyst for a new chapter in her life. So she started to embrace these opportunities to reinvent both herself personally and professionally. And yes, she felt a lot more empowered. Maria took control of her narrative. She enrolled in a course to develop new skills, which eventually led to a career change that aligned with her passion. So her resilience empowered her to pursue a life that reflected her true self. So you may wonder, so what? What is the collective impact of this? So yes, Maria's transformation didn't just impact her. It had a ripple effect on those around her. And as she rebuilt her life, she became a source of inspiration for her children, colleagues, and friends. And her resilience and openness about her journey encouraged others to face their own challenges and seek healing. And then, yes, it also had a possible ripple effect on the community that she lived in, because Maria's resilience inspired her new team at work, and she fostered a culture of perseverance and adaptability. Her story was shared in company workshops, motivating others to embrace change and growth. And so here is my asking you, embrace your own change and growth. And with this shared wisdom, Maria began mentoring others who were going through similar struggles, sharing the lessons she learned from her journey. This collective sharing strengthened her community's capacity for resilience and healing. So what are we learning from this? Maria's history highlights the transformative power of resilience in healing. And by facing her challenges head on and embracing her journey of personal growth, she not only healed herself, but also contributed to the well-being of those around her. Her resilience became the foundation for a new, empowered life, showcasing how overcoming adversity can lead to profound transformation, both personally and collectively. This case study exemplifies how resilience is not just about bouncing back, but about evolving into a stronger, more authentic version of yourself, capable of influencing and uplifting others. So I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for watching. And if you liked this episode, please show your appreciation by liking this video. If you subscribe, There's more videos like this coming your way, more stories coming your way. And as we dive into new chapters, I hope to be able to join you on your journey as you join me on my journey. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.